Okay, so second hour is over. It was from 1:15 to 2:15. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, this is frustrating. Oh, it's still fairly new. I probably should have pushed through more than 4 characters in the past few weeks and making my own cards. But you know what? Life happens. Okay, so I want to show you. Oh, there's my hands. Awesome. Here's the sheet. So I've done all of the ones with all of the radicals with 1 stroke. There's only 2. And in the first hour, I did 10 of the radicals with 2 strokes. And in the second hour, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Also 10. Shoot, I thought I did more. Okay, well, I ran across some interesting stuff that I posted on Twitter that I accidentally found about similar characters while I was looking for definitions of these radicals. So I got Twitter distracted, and I also changed, instead of doing 2 areas like I showed you in the last part of just, oh, I've changed it on there too. I had just a top and bottom part. Here, let me pull it up on Anki. I've expanded because I didn't want to see the English that quickly, but I didn't want to remove the English because they're so new. Some of the words are so new. Some of them are repeated, but a lot of them are new, and I have been playing with them so much that it's telling me I'm done for the day. But time, space, repetition is not what I'm looking for now. So what I did initially is the first part there and the second part here. So just the character and sound, and then the image, sound, pinyin, and English were all together. It's not showing up yet, but what I've changed it to, and I'll show you on my computer, is one, wait, let me see if I can get this even smaller. I can't. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts now. The top part is the character and sound, similar to here in the top part before the line. The second part is sound and image, similar to here, but then it stops and goes to the third box and will be sound and the pinyin. Fourth box will be sound and the English definition. And the fifth sound will be similar pinyin. I found this was really useful when it came to ones that had an sound that sounded familiar to me, because 2 sounds a lot like, what was the other sound? See, now I'm not going to remember what it was. Was it that one? No. Was it that one? See, now, I'm not going to remember which one it was, but there was one, and that's the one that made me realize that I need something with similar pinyin. I know they're called something pairs. Oh, I used to teach this kind of stuff, and I cannot remember what it's called. Anyway, so I decided to hit that head on just with the radicals. If there's stuff that sounds familiar, then I will do that. And you can see from here, I haven't switched all of them over to the new 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's some I need to copy and paste things over and bring them down. Like this here needs to go down in the English definition area. So as I'm going, I'm changing them, but I want to continue to do 10 per hour, and then I'll go back and fix the rest to be what I want. See, that's the pinyin, so that should go in there, and that kind of thing. It's easier to move it around than anything else. It doesn't lose the information when you add new fields, like when you go in here and add new fields. It doesn't move it around. It does ask you if you make a lot of changes when you update it with the app that keeps turning off. When you update it with the app, it asks you how you want to do it, if you want to upload this version to here, or if you want to upload this version to here. And so you want to just keep track which one is the most current version and try to sync as often as possible when you make radical changes, like I did. So the lesson from the second hour is I'm doing good with 10 per hour. However, and if you remember the starting time, it isn't exactly 2 hours. It's 2 hours of study time, but I had some household stuff I had to do too. So I stopped and did those and then started the clock when I got back to my computer. So it's 2 study hours so far. My God, my brain, I'm going to try to hit the 50 today, but if my brain fills up and feels like it's going to fall out, I'll stop before then. But I really think I can hit the 50 if I stop getting distracted by interesting things with the characters, then that might very well happen. But the problem with the characters is they feel like mini stories in and of themselves. And I want to show you the thing I found. And so when I was looking up one that was Zhong with the second tone, I found this thing on Wikipedia that says this character here, which is Zhong with a different tone, is actually, it was a patterned window thing, a character, sorry, not thing, but now it's being used, I can't actually read it as I'm showing you this, but it's being used on the internet a lot for embarrassment, to express embarrassment and gloom. So that's the first time I've really seen anything with Chinese characters that that I understand how it might be used in a more casual context online. And this super excites me because I've done entire lessons in my English classes on like internet English, mobile English, and like text message English, and how the language is changed to make meaning a lot easier in those contexts. And I know I'm like thousands of characters away from using stuff this casually, but since it's such a visual language, it's hard when I find stuff like that to not pay some attention to it. And instead of spending tons of time researching it, as you can see, I posted a question to my Twitter audience. Hey guys, do you know more about this? Have you seen this in the wild, online and whatnot? And is this actually used, or is this a Wikipedia mistake? Anyway, so I thought that was really interesting. It's not one of the characters in my Radical deck, but it was similar opinion, different tone. So it kind of came up by accident. Serendipitous moments, kind of like when you're flipping through a paper dictionary, only I don't know how to do that in Chinese. I think you do it by radicals, which I'll understand more once I'm through with a lot of common radicals. Wow, that was really not good. Anyway, so hour 2 is going well. My brain is filling up, but I'm not done yet. I am determined to keep going. I'll probably alter the rest of the characters, the rest of the flashcards to match each other after I'm done with 10 per hour. Once I get 10 per hour done, I'll probably go back and fix a few, then 2 10 per hour and fix a few. So they're probably not all going to be pretty by the end of the day, by the end of the 4 hours I plan to spend on this today, but I think I will get a significant amount done, and I think I'll get the cards in order that I think will be good for me to study by. I really like how personalized you can make these flashcards, and I do think I'll probably massage them a bit here and there throughout, so love that. Love that. So that I can get the most out of them. As you can see, I put the sound everywhere because that's the thing I'm most resistant with. I'll remember images, I'll remember meanings, I'll even remember the pinyin with the tone in it, but I won't be able to understand the tone or produce the tone. And I find that's really getting in the way because there's a lot of characters with similar pinyin but different tones, and so it's getting in the way of talking about the characters. So there you go. There's the 2nd hour update. I will do the 3rd hour update after the 3rd hour.